Hello? Oh, the game isn't even on there. One second. I'm not on there. The game's not on there. What is on there? The sound isn't on. Yeah, my model isn't on. There we go. There we go. I thought I checked everything before starting. I guess not. Guess I'm a failure. Okay, well, I did do some grinding. Hannah, hello. How are you? I got everyone's ultimate weapon but Juna's. She still needs 20%. You know how I am. Yeah, I'm sorry. Today was a really bad day for me too. Just work in general. And then that one lady that's not, I don't know. That one lady 1,500 times. But it's like, I'll do one. This is my grinding route for a while.
That was brilliant.
That worked like a charm. Keep the pressure on.
But I was like, if I don't get an email back saying the change has been made at 5:30, I'm leaving. If the site goes up and it's down, then it is what it is, because I'm not coming back home for a while. And they emailed back at 5:24, and I was like, oh man, I was about to turn on my PC, my laptop. And it was like, I don't even know. I don't know why it took so long to send the site to them, the website to them. And when they reviewed it, they kept on asking for things that weren't on the design. They're like, can this become a slider and have many images? I'm like, no. It was just a picture on the design. And more stuff like, hey, can this actually link to a different page that looks like this? And I'm like, this wasn't in the design. This is the first time I'm hearing about it. No, it cannot be done by today. So I'll be working on that next week, I guess.
Seem to have defeated them all.
But the site looks good. I did a pretty good job, if I do say so myself. Oh, I actually found out something. If you attack where the enemy's supposed to be, they spawn there like they don't have time to come down. I don't know, it's weird. Very weird. Oh, but if there would be a giant tooth here that would give you, like, if you beat it, it would give you like 40 of the items to give experience. But what I've mostly been doing is, like, I would go to, no, Yufa's done. Chuna, she just has to unlock them, not master them. So wizard, that's done, that's done. That's done. Pugil, that's done. Healer, cleric has to be raised up.
I've learned a new skill.
Which I don't even know if it'll make it. But yeah, I was telling my project manager, because my project manager didn't know the site was coming out today. The boss told me it was coming out today, but then she told me like a day or two ago that I was like, oh no, we're just reviewing it. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess I won't work too hard then. I'll just work hard enough. But then no, it turns out it had to come out today, and I was like, yeah, I was done with all the changes by 12, but it took them until like 2 o'clock to start reviewing it and say all the changes that they needed, and I was like, well, it's too late. It's 2 o'clock. They might think those are simple changes. They're not.
I'll always aim higher.
It'll take me a few hours. And I was like, nope. This will have to be post-launch.
Knew I could do it.
And I'll do the minimum. Yeah. Tired.
New skill. I'll always aim higher.
Oh, I'm finished. Okay. So yeah, Yuna's close to being done, I think. Let me do these. But everyone's, if you have like a legendary weapon, it glows during the fight, and I was like, oh wow, you don't see it in the overworld, but when you go into the fight. And I decided to prepare every single character because I think someone on stream last time told me that you need 2 teams for the final boss, and I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, everyone's pretty built up. Honestly, I'm putting him on the B team, even though he probably does more damage than anybody in the game. Is Basilio. He has a max strength. Does extreme physical damage and inflicts a one-time weakness. And I gave him 20% extra strike damage, 10% when he's in the front row. Allows him to endure 1 fatal strike, and another 10% attack bonus. But yeah, everyone's almost maxed out. So she just needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. No, 4. She just needs 4 more classes to level 20, and we can get her ultimate weapon. Which I think the boss I skipped. I have to fight a boss. I think the boss I skipped last time was this way. It would have been better if I. Oh, if you skip these guys and go straight to the boss, it'll make the boss fight very hard.
Understood.
Like, the boss will be doing a ton more damage, but I don't know if I'm on the fence of replaying the game, because you don't have no idea how many hours I grinded, and I barely hit level 90. Barely.
Ready?
All right.
Is anybody watching the Mike Tyson fight right now? I think my parents are watching it right now.
I don't like this.
Oh, I stopped by Walmart to buy some ingredients. I bought cookie dough. I bought a dark chocolate semi-sweet Hershey bar. I bought 0 sugar yogurt. I bought something else, I forgot. And then I bought I asked my sister what she wanted. She wanted a pecan pie, so we picked that up too. My cousin wanted to. He's gonna get flattened. Oh. Hey Poja, how you doing?
Look,
Here's the crystal. Let's break this one down too. Be careful, some kind of aura is rising.
Incoming.
Something's coming, watch out. My voice also kind of hurts. I feel like I'm getting sick, but I don't know. Everything's shaking. I know that's rumbling sound. There can be no doubt. There's a familiar warning. Unpleasantly familiar, yes. I have no fond memories of our first trial with this beast, but we must rally to fight. Who is it? See, seems to be all of our previous. Oh, this guy.
Face me.
This guy was weak to ice, right?
Be frozen.
You hit their weak
Yeah.
You won't hold back.
I'm for sure. I am for sure. I'm not ready. Oh, ready. Let's go. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm well enough. How are you doing, Natsu? I don't know. I feel weird. I don't know. I wanted to start streaming hours ago, but just got home. Nah, bad month all around. It's yeah. Laffy, hello, good morning. Or I hope it is a good morning for you. If not, go back to bed.
Fall! Dragoon! The power of ice! Come forth, royal soul! Come! This one.
Let us fight as one.
100 NP, that's crazy. I don't know what to do with you.
Not this. Moving to the front. Let justice prevail.
Finally got your stuff back and can send this weekend. No, that's fine, thank you. My dad did ask, I think, the beginning of this week or late last week. He's like, when is my stuff arriving? And I was like, I don't know. I'm sure they'll send it soon. Suddenly woke up and go, okay.
I'll use what I must.
Good.
No holding back. Be frozen.
Oh, I should have checked in what they have stealable. Oh, I killed it. Never mind, I can't steal from it. Sorry, it's been a time. No, that's fine. It's fine. I get it. Ah, thank you, Laffy. Hey, Jess, how you doing? I take because of that. A good thing too. Not about to let that thing swallow me a second time. Oh, but the Sandworms are always the worst. They've been nothing but trouble since the start of our journey. Remember, it was still the two of us making our way to the Grand Trident in the middle of the desert. We were attacked by then. Seems like a lifetime ago. I can't believe we got this many friends on our side now. We're fighting Luis himself.
True.
Yes, 'tis an old kind of family we forged since we began our paths. Curious how our numbers grew, though of course Newers would have it. We grew too many. But I bet that where our real powers come from. It's a power Luis can't believe in, since he just wants a world where people have only themselves to rely on. That's what we got to show him. We have to prove that connecting with each other can be strong enough to change the world we live in. Let's teach that snaky guy a lesson. There are things in this world worth believing in, even if we can't see it.
All right.
All that's left is destroy the crystal. Natsu, the deed is yours. Can't believe I'm at the end of this game. I don't think I'll end stream when I finish the game, but I will end it on YouTube and start it back up on YouTube, but it will take me a couple of minutes. We're making good progress, even if only a little. The magic reaching Luis should be a weakening. There's still a crystal left. Let's track it down.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey.
There's like a few weapons came out of the crystal. Those are good weapons, but they're not as good as the ones I already unlocked.
Yay, we've done it.
Right?
What now?
Crazy man, the whiplash. Yeah, I was actually thinking of buying a game this morning. I was gonna buy Potionomics on the PlayStation and play a bit of a cozy, chill game.
What now?
But then I don't know. What is it? You make potions. You inherit a shop with potions. I don't know exactly what it is, but you have to craft potions and do other stuff. Look like a chill. What's it? Potion? I think Potionomics. I was gonna get it on the PlayStation since I don't like playing that many games on the PC.
Everyone all right?
Maybe my mom would like it. I think, yeah, it looked like a cozy fun game. I think there was like a free mode and like where you could do anything you wanted, and then like story driven, time based ishi kind of difficulty.
All right.
Am I gonna have to fight the baby? Finally. I felt like we're traveling forever. It seems as though we've come quite far in our look around. Our surroundings appear to have changed.
Look,
The strange light must be the center of all this. That's what Louise is, and let's get a moving down toward the light.
Then,
I must say, however, that I still feel a strong presence here. We can't exactly leave them be.
right?
Yeah, if we don't do something about those before we face Louise, let's keep an eye out. Ah, that was it. I should have gone through this then. It's fine.
They all seem pretty weak.
I'm such a high level, everything should be in the...
Very impressive.
Yeah, nice work.
Everything should be in the blue.
before our enemies arrive.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Ah, this would have been... I could have finished grinding a while. It spawns teeth.
Your training has paid off.
How nice. This should prove useful. That takes care of crystal.
That's down.
Ready?
All right.
I don't think I'm scared of any boss anymore. I don't think I'm scared of any enemy in this game anymore. TBH. TBH.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh wait, I'm still playing on easy, right? No one, yeah, maybe that's why it's so easy. Even Louise? We'll see. We'll see Louise. I don't know how many phases that guy has. A melancholy crystal here too. It's a staggering amount of... I'll change the difficulty back to hard before Louise. Bound to be another human nearby, so who's next in the curtain call? 50! It's gonna be a long boss fight.
Incoming.
It's gotten stronger before it comes forth. Oh no, the laughter, oh the horror, the beast crawled from the precipice to meet us. What are you talking about? Why does it sound like a baby?
Watch out.
Make sure your legs don't give out when you see it, and be careful by now. I bet it's starving. Ah, I don't want to see it. Ah.
That demon baby from Krigante's castle? I thought we'd seen the last of it.
Pierce. Come forth, royal soul.
Every turn is a phase.
Oh, both. Predictable.
What do you mean you missed, Tolkienberg? Come on now.
Are you prepared? I call the light.
Ooh, it blocks electric. Ooh. Oh, 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 oh.
The magic seed.
Does that mean the baby transformed because of anxiety? Oh, maybe.
We'll die, Paisley.
We don't know the truth yet of humans, but that could, maybe.
Pierce, still standing, I see.
Now accept your fate. Era. You're going to your name, eh?
Steel.
Oh, okay.
The power of fire. Impossible.
It blocks fire too.
This is it.
Okay. Didn't know babies felt anxiety, but it's a more simple emotion than adults, yeah. Oh, we beat it, so you all had to see that bloody creepy thing before. The Lady of Mertir was raising it as a replacement for the child she lost. Sounds familiar. That'd be the Sanctorus, eh? The one you dragged to the exhibition. I learned then that when faith dies, tragedy is born. Those who have faith in nothing only have the past to hold on to. I think Louise is the same way. He seeks revenge on the world for the despair of seeing his home turn to ash. Maybe he believes this to be justice. I know how he must feel, but I also know enough to say he's going about it all wrong. Louise must be stopped. It's because of that day you awakened me and I gained the power that I can now think this way.
Right.
Well said. Can't let this country get razed before the good prince even has a chance to rebuild. Got to break the old to build new, so give the crystal your best shot. Yeah, how was Louise not transformed yet? Unless... It's not. If it was really anxiety that transformed everyone into humans, then everybody would have already have transformed, especially now. I think at the moment only Louise was turning them into humans, the ones that have been made so far. But I think it is getting to a point where because that's why he has the staff to transform everyone into humans, to manipulate all that anxiety inside of them. But it's anxiety that creates magic. Come, we break the other crystals. Let's find the rest. Noct, hello.
Now
This
then.
is great.
Splendid.
I did realize I haven't streamed in a while. My last stream was God Eater. So last Monday. I think Sleeper messaged me. He was like, "Sorry, you're not going to stream this week?" And I was like, "Huh? What do you mean?" And I was like, "Wait a minute." That one's gone. How you doing, Noct? I mean, it's just a few days. You planned to not Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah.
What now?
They look pretty weak.
Yep.
Aggressive as ever.
Okay. Just chilling tonight before tomorrow. Got some work. Oh no!
How nice.
You did have those days off already, though, right? The ones you mentioned.
They're gone. The danger is behind us.
I'm kind of glad I didn't have to fight that fish, because I heard the fish raises its evasion and lowers yours, and I was like, uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Oh, this would have been way better for grinding.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Great moves back there.
That should finish it, I think.
Amazing. Great moves back there. Glad that's over.
What now?
Yokuso Watashi no Soul. What happened to the Soul Society? Hopefully nothing bad.
I knew I could do it. I've learned a new skill.
Welcome. Oh, thank you.
I knew I could do it. I'll always aim higher. knew I could do it. I'll always aim higher. I knew I could do it.
Glad Juna knows she could always do it.
I'll always aim higher.
Alrighty, next is the summoner.
What now?
Oh no, yeah, that was okay. No, yeah, just two left. No, yeah, just two left. And we'll be done unlocking every single archetype in this game. But did she really knew she could do it? I think so.
I've learned a new skill.
I see. Fascinating. I'm counting on you.
According to my calculations, she did. Actually, I had no idea in The Sims people could cheat on their wives. Mind-boggling. Crazy.
I could do it.
I see. Fascinating. I'm counting on you. Of course.
Oh no, two infidelity is one of the oldest forms of Sims. Really? I
I've learned a new skill.
had no
I see.
idea.
Fascinating.
I thought that game was pure, funny, and faithful. Did not know it stretched so far. The Sims is meant to be mess, is it? Huh? Huh? Interesting, interesting. Oh, no, I did. The original is super okay.
Ready?
I forget, what human did we fight after these? There was the Kraken? And the Dragon God?
Please take care.
I think. What was I played The Sims was Thrillville? Was it thrilling?
No then.
Oh, we got a crystal here too. Shatter and cut it off the magla. Careful now, you know that'll be a human, just wait it.
Keep your wits about you.
Speak of the devil, brace yourself, it is upon us. The shadowy hand, I'm sure of it, the same human that attacked my village. Oh, that one. The parasite sucked your dragon god, and it already overstayed its welcome. We've been it once already, haven't we? Let's get this over with. Thrilling, you don't say. Uh-oh.
The human from you was
I'll use what I must.
this time. We'll make sure it's safe.
I caught you first.
Oh, power of heroes!
The power of ice.
Nice! Not now. To you!
I'll use what I must.
No holding back.
The magic seed! A tough one. Nice! I'll stay my blade.
You thief. Fall.
Sheesh, one turn? Yeah, and that's it. The deed is done. I cannot help but remember the day I took Dracadios in hand and truly protected my village for the first time. You choose to live and fight for your own village instead of cling to the ease of martyrdom indeed. You showed yourself to be an admirable priestess.
I won't stop.
Now that I've been on this journey with you all, I know I made the right choice. I'm so glad I had the chance to see the world beyond me. To reject others and close your eyes, it is protection of a kind. You never see what you do not wish to, but you also never see the beauty of the unknown.
Yes.
Perhaps that is what the archetype's power is to me. The power to open my eyes and confront an unknown world. So even if it's flawed or full of kinds of problems, really, I don't want Louise to destroy the world I've come to know. Euthia's got the right idea now. No world deserves to be destroyed.
Then.
Now, let's knock out the crystal. Go for it, Natsu. I'll be lurking, getting a call. Okay, alrighty, that's fine. Knock. It was mentioned the pink-haired girl, the solar gal. The magic in the area has weakened. Luis's magic should have weakened as well. Never hurts to weaken the enemy's power. Let's find and destroy the other crystals as well. She mentioned traveling the ocean and going to another continent. So I wonder if the next game will take place in that other continent.
Simply amazing.
Well then.
Boom! Setup is done. Yeah, that's what it felt like. I'm like, dang, y'all preparing. So there is a world outside this one.
Come and get it. Stand ready. All right, how's that?
Amazing. Great moves back there. You can do it. Great job. That ought to do it.
Come in handy.
Well done. There's no more.
Oh,
Push through.
That worked out.
That takes care of that. I think we're safe now.
Yeah, that feels nice. I'm right here. For you. All right, how's that? Push through. All right, how's that?
We've been spotted.
All right, how's that? Push through.
does that lead to the boss? It does.
All right, how's that?
I was like, let me go this way so I don't go to the boss. Ends up going to the boss. I'm like, aw, man. Oops, I did it. Never mind. Why are they circling that lady?
Amazing. Great moves back there.
Come on.
Hey, good one.
That way, correct? Yes. Bow, wow, wow.
Push through.
Amazing. We should put that to good use. Ready?
All right.
What boss is this? Yeah, the Kraken, probably. Actually? Actually?
All right.
The Melancholia crystal looms. Let us see it shatter.
Lose focus.
It'll mean another human looks to stop us. Keep your guards up.
They're upon us.
Here it comes. I sense a human's presence.
Is that?
What's that sound? It's like a storm at sea. Oh, they want to kill me at the sea. I can remember. I never thought I'd see it here. My mommy, this time I can crush it with my own hands. Boom, boom.
This that sea monster?
I never figured out what he was weak to.
What the heck's it doing on land?
I shall vanquish evil.
Hit your weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Hulkenberg, stop missing, please. Why is your agility so bad? Stop it.
I won't hold back. This is it. Let justice prevail. Oh, both
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
All power of kings.
Steel.
Are you prepared? I call the lightning stuff. You see that?
Prince. The magic seed.
It wasn't that hard. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Satisfactory. I shall strive to use this power wisely.
You're no wonder your agility is 30. No, let me check what it is with the archetype on. That monster just now, that was the human that once lived off the island coast, was it not? Yes, the very one we fought off on our way to our shores. We managed thanks to the brother's efforts. Oh, Hadro got hurt, but even then he didn't stop pushing himself, too stubborn to be talking out of it. I hindsight now though, don't I? Can tell he was always like that. He always the big brother after all. Probably felt like he had to stay it tough when I wouldn't. Marilla was the same way. She shouldered every burden all by herself, but I guess that's how older brothers and sisters are. I guess this part is something Del gave me. He's still with me. That way we're still fighting together. Same with you, innit? Lady Juna, you and Marilla.
Naturally.
Of course, I'm carrying her. Ow! Hey, Marshy! 14 months! How you doing, Marshy? Thank you for the 14 months. A year and 2 months. Sheesh. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Can't afford to let her see me at my lowest again.
All right.
Alright, let us correct the crystal then. The strike is yours, Natsu. That's the last of the crystals. The Magdalene is much less since we arrived. The streams of magic should be weak enough for us to confront Louise. We must go in exact justice. The time has finally come. Let's go. Louise is waiting for us. Alright guys, I will try to get the bad ending. I have to go through the I have to go through the first phase of the boss fight though. Reminds of the crystals glowing brightly.
Look.
Nice.
Great.
What now?
The next bad end, the third bad ending.
What now?
I should have enough of it. No, I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
I'll always aim higher.
Is that enough?
I've learned a new skill.
Probably not. Like it's like right there. It's like right on the cusp. Which is fine. I guess I can get the missing levels on the way.
I'll always aim higher. I knew I could do it.
Okay, just these 4 more levels and she can get her ultimate weapon. Which I noticed, I was like, what? I was like,
Yep.
why is the damage you're doing? It's like it's good damage, but it's not great damage. Their weapon attack went from like 325 to 500. I was like, what? 500 damage? That's crazy. That's lunacy. I almost said a word.
Yeah, push through.
Nice work.
All right.
Amazing.
quick little cheeky grind. Oh, almost got hit.
Right, we did it.
Looks like we shook him.
I wonder if Pixel beat Sonic. He was trying to S rank everything, and he was making great progress. I don't know.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
Push through.
I knew you could do it.
Come on.
Such an elegant fighter.
Crystal lies shattered. That should be enough.
Come in handy.
Hey ho!
On your toes, everyone.
Oh, my toes.
They saw on your toes.
Still no big tooth. That's crazy. I like how when I first played this, I skipped it. I was like, I don't have enough MP for the tooth. Should have not. Should have fought it. 'Cause they were like spawning like every 2-3 times, and then there was a point where they would spawn every like 20 times, and I was like, huh? Why so little?
I knew you could do it. What do you think?
All right.
Okay, now we should have enough. That should have given us like 16 of the experience things. I can open up a booster pack.
What now?
20-ish, 20-ish. That should be enough.
I'll always aim higher.
I just did. What did you just do? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say?
I see this right here. All right.
What did I say? Oh, no, okay. Did you get anything?
I knew I could do it.
I see. Fascinating. And count, of course.
This should unlock her ultimate weapon. A few new cards and another victory valve.
But this is.
But this is the heroine's fan.
I'll always aim higher.
Prince, Dragon, Royal. Oh, yeah, I should change your Fortune's Grasp to something. Yeah, why not? I'm convinced you're not getting new cards because you're doing the same pack. I've probably gotten every single card in the pack. I think that's it. I'm not like I'm not getting any new cards because I'm unlucky. I feel like I've gotten everything that the pack has to offer. But I still just want the full art Pikachu. Even the not EX ones, I think there are differences. Yeah. Because I've gotten full art Snorlax, and it counted differently as to regular Snorlax. So yeah, even the EX versus non-EX and different types of versions count as new or not. Like not those either, just yeah.
Right, we did it.
You can always toss it later.
How close am I to leveling up? Any close, very close.
They look pretty tough.
Well, Godspeed for Peak. I hope so. Had he got 2 of them, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to get another one. Right?
Push through.
Impressive as ever.
And then I can move on to Charizard. I'm not crazy for Mewtwo. But that's just statistics. Yeah, I know about statistics.
What a find! I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Push through. Hey, good one.
Ooh.
Everyone, yeah, nice work.
Mewtwo has the Gengar. Oh yeah. I think I do have. I think I'm probably missing Hauntor, but I think I have Ghastly and Gengar.
That's one more thing we don't have to worry about.
But that's because I think I've gotten lucky on the Wonder Picks. I think.
There's an end to that.
What now?
I really didn't level up. No way. How much? 4,000 experience I need. I just won't hit level 91. That's fine.
Very impressive.
My Wonder Picks have sucked lately. Like I have 3 to 5 something new, and I still get the really. I always choose bottom right. No matter what, I just choose bottom right. And I don't know. I've been getting lucky that way. But I do understand. I picked the space though. Yeah.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
I used to do that, but I don't know. I just picked bottom right all the way.
New skills, new possibilities. I found new power.
Bum 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 bum. Okay. Top left lane. You. Yeah. I've seen some good things on top left sometimes.
Yep.
What now?
What was I gonna do? Yeah. All right, boss time.
Look,
Oh, you're getting cozy?
Yep.
We're almost there yet, though. I can feel the Magla from here. We can cross. Luis will be waiting. Last the time come to decide the true victor. This will be the final time you fight Louise.
Definitely.
We cannot allow the royal magic to be used for destruction, and it's up to us to stop him. And so let's bring the curtain down and end this farce once and for all. We'll see what my body. Okay. It's all been building up to this. Ready? Time to deal with Louise. Let's end this.
Yeah.
Oh, oh!
I confess, I did not believe you would actually survive, Vtuber.
about what you're trying to achieve. Nothing could stop us from getting to you.
I can accept that you hate injustice. Maybe we do share that. But I have to ask, Luis, why go to this extreme? Is it because you're elder? You saw your village destroyed for petty, evil reasons. Is this revenge?
Revenge? Ludicrous. That would accomplish nothing. An entire tribe does not become so derided to the point of genocide by authority figures alone, but by the vice of the society in which that ignorance is born. Indeed. It would be equally petty of me to take only the heads of the few familiar guilty. For my own satisfaction. No. I would not repay injustice with injustice.
Then why? You drew the entire nation into your scheme without hesitation. If not revenge, then what would compel you to such ends?
It is true that I was born in the ancient sanctum, but I never held any fondness for that place. The Elder have long lived in hiding, clutching the truths of the world to themselves alone. A tribe of doors locked and secrets encoded. I wanted to change that isolation. And then, at long last, a man from outside the village came to visit. None other than your father, Prince. Though royalty, he dreamed that the tribes might stand side by side as equals. And he rejected none of our village's history, however inconvenient to his worldview. I saw him with the eyes of a child. And for the first time, I felt a dream stir. Were there more idealists like him in the world outside? Was my life of hiding at an end? Under the canopy of that gloom-thick forest, all I wanted was to leave and live upon the open plains beneath a wider sky. That was all.
Do we know who Moore is yet? No, we don't.
What happened to the ancient sanctum afterwards? It is a story you've already been told.
It was set aflame and crushed beneath the church's heel. The sanctist warrior monks and ordinary guardsmen alike, all in the palm of Forden's hand.
If you can hold on just a little bit longer,
All my life was soon nothing but ash on the wind.
I think you'll get the answers to your questions.
Quick to realize their own deaths. I was but a child, trembling before a wall of fire. It was a massacre. It had nothing to do with any hate on either side, or retaliation for any perceived offense. It was only pure injustice. A selfish act of devastation. One thought alone burned in my mind. I would never let it happen again. And so did I walk on.
It was tragic.
Thus, I choose to make this a land of eternal, perfect equality, even should it cost my life. I shall return the anxieties
twitching?
endowed upon this scepter, and let it be heard. To burden others with your own fears and responsibilities is cowardice. My royal magic shall craft a world where that cannot be. Such cowardice dies.
There are other solutions.
I'm impressed that you didn't end up obsessed with revenge. But you act like it's wrong for people to trust each other.
Luis, you're not describing a nation that condemns evil. You're describing a nation that's entirely blind to it. A land of amoral beasts, not people. In the end, I think you're still trapped. You've been stuck in that night of flames all your life. You don't trust anyone. That's why you can only imagine a world apart from you. Unless you can face that anxiety within yourself, then you're no different from everyone you've rejected.
So be it. From the beginning, I have championed world order determined by power. All that remains is for me to realize my truth by burying you beneath it. You are not the sole wielders of these lost archetypes.
I mean, he can use whatever semantics he wants. I'm so selfish and a form of revenge in my... Yeah.
Scepter. With only a thought, the power of kings is mine to command.
What?
Behold, and I will reveal the secrets still beyond.
Oh, he also has the power. Oh. Oh.
We decide our world's future here.
Oh my.
Our land is consumed with anxiety as it has never been before. All of it, foundation for my new, better world. You are but an audience, powerless to tread on history's stage. Let it begin.
We fight for your ideal world. Hear it now. Take
That's a nice design.
Fall!
This is looking only vaguely.
Dragoon! This better hit.
With blade in hand! Oh, bolt lightning!
Can I steal from him?
steel.
Thank you for the hydrated stretch.
Vanquish evil in your heart. It's time to strike. For all that I believe.
The magic seed.
By the swan,
Let justice prevail!
I will crush face me in your heart.
Oh, I did bump this up to hard. So let me in. I was like, dang, he's kind of tanky.
Strong. You first.
I will fight. This is it.
Nice hit. That was perfect.
I'll run you through!
This should suffice.
I hate when you can steal in-game and bosses have nothing, but I guess, yeah, right. I was wondering. Every boss so far has had something stealable. So I think we're good there.
Be ready for anything.
My thanks.
For all that I believe.
The magic seed.
I will crush the fantasy in your heart.
Fortify.
I owe you. All yours.
This is it.
Nice hit. That was perfect.
Pierce through them!
Face me. Some darker hearts.
Thanks, Gallica.
By all means, challenge me. Stake everything you have on this battle. I will face your convictions head on and crush them. This is but my first step towards my ideal world. There is no hope for you.
Dekunda.
Face my wrath. Hit hard. Come to me.
Whis is gathering an unbelievable amount of magla around him. We can't let him finish whatever he's doing. Try to interrupt his attack somehow. Focus
Oh
your
no.
attack. We've got to stop
shall
him before he
vanquish
takes us
evil.
out in one shot.
Run them through.
By this power. The magic seed.
All right. The magma buildup's
Is
dissolving.
everyone alright? I defer to you.
I'll use what I must.
Thing.
No, why did you miss?
This is it. A tough one.
Yeah, Yakuza.
Take this.
With blade in hand! Are you alright?
I knew you'd help.
Helpful as ever.
Much thanks.
You fight well.
Power of kings.
This is not over. Are you prepared? Pierce. Not done yet. You fight well.
The magic seed.
Still here?
To you!
You fight well.
I'll use what I must.
This is not over.
Formidable indeed.
All yours. You fight well.
Royal sword.
There we go. Now I think we can get the bad ending. I think.
Not fear death. And yet,
To ever greater heights. Evil to learn.
Bum 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 ba-rum, bum 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 ba-rum.
I think we've won this one.
So the power I have now is not enough. The magla drawn to the royal scepter has faded more than I expected. Just as I thought. I would be a fool to underestimate you, but I made a decision that day. Even if history remembers me as the Destructor King, I will put an end to the injustices of this world.
What? What are you?
I commend you. Clearly no half measures will do. If I am to take your lives, I must stake my own, and all its power.
Damn, we can't get close. This tremendous aura.
I have a vision, and you will interfere with it no longer. Wait!
He brought his ship over here.
Luis still has the royal scepter. If we let him buy time, there's no telling what he'll do.
Bloody hell! We can't even go after him.
There's no time to go back down to land and reorganize. We'll do whatever it takes to get that scepter back before the dawn.
Ah, everyone! That bastard Luis took to his Skyrunner!
Yes, we know. Can you go after him?
Flames Day feels right.
Oh, suppose it's too late to back down now. Well, I was saving some reserve power for the trip home. But if we're using it here, we're using it here.
Nearly, even if we catch up to him, we may not have a way to get to the Courageous. We don't have a choice. We need to put a stop to Luis, to the destruction he would cause.
Well, chums, batten down the hatches and brace for the storm. Hop to it now! Get in! I'll just fire up the...
Look over there! Enemies! Ugh, of all times! Wait, how many are there? Where did they all come from?
He's trying to slow us down. Ain't like Luis to put off a fight, but I suppose he's too cornered to be picky anymore.
Hold on! The old girl's still barely holding together. She can't take off that quickly.
What do we do?
Your Highness, you get in the runner first. We'll buy you some time for takeoff.
We can fight them together.
No. Even if we get the Skyrunner off the ground, it'll all be for naught if anything happens to you. No need to fuss anyway. We'll just kick them around for a bit while preparations are underway. Does that work for everyone else?
Fine. Suppose I'll keep you company.
Had you not suggested it, I would have done so myself.
What else are we gonna do? Twiddle our thumbs inside while Norris does all the work.
Nearus, don't let us down now.
Right. I'll get it done, damn it! Hop in, Your Highness!
Well, let's do this.
I'll have to redo that boss fight. There we go. Oh! 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 Kinda hype!
We must endure this.
Oh, was that the bad way, or is no, 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 no. To get the bad ending, you have to beat the first phase of the boss and go through a lengthy cutscene, and then I can get the bad ending. I'll have a choice with somebody. Something will happen to us. It looks like. So guys, we all here are not tuning into the Jake Paul fight. My parents are watching it. I'm sure somebody will tell me how the fight ends up, and I can just watch it.
Hey, what are you doing?
Like a little quick, quickie, quick look at the video.
It's true, I don't understand you, and I never will. But I know I don't hate you, boy.
Let's go! Aye!
Aye. So they do transform into whatever their archetype is. Does your Latin blood not call you when no? Neither does it when there's soccer. I'm not really I don't know, all that attuned. Guys, I wouldn't say I love it's not Dragon Ball's not in my top 10. Stroll's fine.
Finally, I've earned my title.
She flies. Straight and steady. Our kingdom is in your hands, my prince.
We gotta go back! Everyone, they're going to!
We can't go back now.
We have to!
Take cover in the back. You made my dreams come true. You and the rest of them. If we live, we'll meet again.
Is everyone sacrificing themselves? Hold on.
Let's fly!
Acting like those humans are tough when we were just right. We were one-shotting them. Oh. And yes, I do know. I have seen the memes.
You've lost everything, and yet still here you stand. I must say your audacity is almost admirable. However, you rejected me, and I will not relinquish the royal scepter. Since we cannot come to terms, we can only decide this through battle. I have but one final question. Prince, do you wish to stop me? Or do you wish to be king? What is it you truly want?
I will be king, no matter what happens.
Interesting. It is not mere lip service, then. Your intent to surpass me
These
is
bad endings
pure
actually make me feel.
ambition.
This isn't the bad ending.
My ascension is complete.
I have not made the choice to get the bad ending yet.
Lie-laced dreams and bury the past. Here ends the royal bloodline and the legacy of the archetypes. We stand on the threshold of a new dawn, a new age.
I can't listen to any more of this. What new age? What do you know about him? All you do is destroy. You refuse to believe in dreams.
Oh my god. Go be. Thank you, Benzo. 19 months.
And slow to change. All that means is that you give up on everything. You'll never beat us. You're nothing but a coward, trying to escape this reality for one you made up.
The time for words has passed.
Has passed. Ba-da-ba-bow. True, he acting like he's the only one who can bring it.
So be it.
But I will! 12 months! Thank you, Super. You gotta do 2 fights for each ending? No! I think they said just 1 fight and I had to choose the bad ending. So maybe after this?
Quintessential force of the archetype. Is this all?
Such strength.
Sheesh!
It's happening so
Oh, cutscene
quickly.
fight. Yeah, I think.
Behold, this is the Royal Scepter's potential. Resist no longer. As I said, I would rather not force needless death upon you. Embrace it once more. Take your true form and become worthy of my new world. You are unfazed by the melancholy. Yet you thirst. Drink deep of the magma.
Not again!
Why is he so ripped? He's only interested in changing which arm he rests his head on.
What?
Stop! No! No! This can't be! Wake up! I said wake up! Hey! Please!
My obstacles are clear.
The boy
Open your eyes!
is no more.
Wake up! Please! You have to wake up!
You know what time it is.
Where?
And it's time to
Are you
spin the
awake now?
wheel of...
I summoned you just in time. Do you remember what happened? What you've done?
I ripped out my...
I'm frankly amazed you would go to such lengths, even to fight back against the
The
spell.
wheel of humanity.
If I hadn't saved you, you really would be dead. But rest assured, you're finally safe. As for where we are far, far away from that hellish world.
Why is...
Do you remember the first time we met? I was sure you would find a clue.
Okay,
in your
Hannah, this is what you
journey
wanted
that
to
might
know.
Reveal where in the world this place is. So I believed anyway, but I was wrong. From the start. This place is... It was never of that world to begin with. No. Maybe there's a better way to put it. This is a place that exists between reality and fantasy. In other words, the world we've been living in is fantasy.
You know what's funny?
The
Crystal
journey was all an illusion.
and Greg Chun, the person who voices more, they hung out with each other, I think like 3 months before the game come out. And Greg Chun already knew he had the role for more because he was, you know, he had to voice act for him and for what game. So he had to be like tight-lipped while he was hanging out with her about his about the role he got. Igor, we'll see him. We'll see him next month.
There's nothing but despair in that world, and it will never get better. It's an endless, painful, irredeemable hell. I'd always believed that creating a utopia was possible, and if there was desire, then I thought maybe one day someone would achieve it. But I came to realize I was mistaken. In the end, a fantasy is just that. A fantasy. But all that primordial chaos only exists in that world. The world of reality is nothing like that. Really, it's an environment you should know quite well. You've come to know so much of it already. Through text on a page. Now, behold!
Whoa, more. Oh.
Isn't this? Indeed. It's the world I wrote accounts of in my novel. Until now, you've thought this world a mere fantasy. But it's not.
So the world I know is all an illusion. And the world of the novel is reality?
Surely you already know. There is no deadly magic, no prejudice between its people. Now, all you have to do is admit that everything you've been through has been nothing but a story, just a fantasy. Then this can be your perfect reality.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Where's the Phantom Thieves at?
Your journey of revolution was just a passing dream. Let me take you back to reality, child.
And that's how he became P3 Makoto. You can do that?
You really do that?
You don't have to worry. As long as you can accept that this place is real, everyone will be safe. That world is past any point of redemption. Change is impossible. The royal magic was supposed to be the turning point, but it was all for nothing. In the end, people don't want their world to change. They just want someone to be a sponge for their infinite anxieties. That's all. You can't blame Luis for wanting to end that cycle. How could anyone accept that they lived in a world that miserable?
I understand.
It's giving Maruki.
You're exactly right.
No! Open your eyes!
Indeed. In the end, fantasy and reality cannot intersect. The reprieve of a dream ends at the real world's borders, powerless to change it. You've done well. No one can blame you for choosing the truth. Then let's be on our way. There is no need to cling to the husk of a world that's already rotted away. All things must end in their due time.
I wonder if we fight him. I don't know. Yeah, well, I wonder if you do have to fight him if you choose the good. I don't know. Was it worth it? Was it worth unlocking the bad endings? I don't think so. They don't give a whole lot except for like, yeah, I give up, and the world ends. If there was like a post credits, I don't know. Fantasy is only fiction. For completionists, I guess. At least the credits are quick. Yeah. Now I gotta redo that boss fight.
Look. Yeah.
All right, time to not backstab your friends again. Hey ho!
To burden others with your own fears and responsibilities is cowardice.
In the world you dream of, there is no prosperity.
Indeed, we all have our...
We fight for your ideal world. Here and now. We'll take him down.
All yours. I will crush the fantasy in your heart. Only the strong can prevail.
Lightning!
Let all power of kings.
I call upon royal power within. It's time to fight. Let's work together. I believe.
Royal deal silver element when it increases damage against human type monsters.
Not this. I won't hold back.
What does this do? Does it's fine.
Nice hit. That was perfect.
Let justice prevail! Burst forth!
There's I need. Here.
I will vanquish evil fantasy in your heart.
They should help me help.
I'm alive.
My thanks.
For all that I believe.
This is it!
Very good. There is no hope for you. Take this!
A blunder.
Come to me!
Luis is gathering and focus your attacks. We've got to stop it before he takes us out and
Lightning!
A favor, if I may.
Dragoon! Not withdrawing! Are you prepared? Run them through!
The magma buildup
They won't hold back!
right on
The magic seed!
Still here? You fight well, but this is not over.
From our provision base!
I leave it to you.
I call upon royal power within!
Prince! This is it!
All right, easy.
I do not fear death.
A halfway decent result. Even I had more to learn.
Bow, 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 bow. Flames Day evening.
Your Highness, you get in the runner first. We'll buy you.
We can fight.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
Prince, do you wish to stop me?
I summoned you just in time. Do you remember what happened?
Ba-da-ba-da-bum.
Your journey of revolution was just...
What will happen to my friend?
You don't have to worry.
Okay,
As
speed
long as you can
run. We're there.
accept that
We
this
made it. That
place
was
is
fast.
real,
That was gonna take me like a
everyone will be
while.
safe. That world is past any point of redemption. Change is impossible. The royal magic was supposed to be the turning point, but it was all for nothing. In the end, people don't want their world to change. They just want someone to be a sponge for their infinite anxieties. That's all. You can't blame Luis for wanting to end that cycle. How could anyone accept that they lived in a world that miserable?
Even so, I don't want to give up on it.
Come on, snap out of it!
What?
Her voice.
My, such disbelief on your face. But once you stop to consider it, the ideas fall apart. Come now. Magic? Some otherworldly force capable of anything with anxiety as its fuel? A fanciful idea to sustain a fantasy world. Illusion. All of it. Those curiosities in academia, they were there because of the place's connection to true reality. And not even they could endure.
It was really all illusion? Even magic?
Me. Why is that?
This place, I know it's not real.
But why? What unfinished business remains in an unwinnable battle? If I hadn't saved you, you would have died there. You don't have to chase your fears and anxieties based on some misguided concept of justice. It was all illusory, and there is no shame in accepting that. Reality is a monolith. Reality is unchangeable. So stay here in Utopia, in the place you loved reading about so much.
Oh, 1 second. She just opened the door. The door was opening by itself, and I was like, "Oh!" And then I looked down. Okay.
This place, it isn't a utopia.
I've been thinking about it for some time. Does the novel truly depict the ideal world? Aw.
You deny it? Will you deny the world of the novel?
G was asking for a snack when I got back. I understand now it's hard to say it, but this place isn't an ideal world after all. Ooh. Ooh. And
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts.
oh, the music is still playing.
The first magic this world ever knew after all.
I forgot about that.
Throw it a little easier, right?
The melody I've come to know echoes around me, rousing from my spirit once more. Magic hasn't been lost.
The journey, my friends, they were as real as anything I've known.
Why won't you understand? Please, I don't want you to die. I can't lose anything else. Truly,
Maybe the best part of the game, yeah?
I see. I understand now. I remember. I had indeed lost everything. Despite my lofty ideals, I lost everything. Academia, the woman I loved, even my only child. Reality isn't just cruel. It's cruel beyond any hope of change. That's why I had wished for someone to strike me down and end my misery.
Who are you?
Who are you?
If I were to call myself by a name you know,
Is it me?
my name
Oh, I was about to.
Slodius the Fifth. I once reigned.
Slodius the Fifth.
Or I'm half of one, to be accurate. I was born of the very magic that split the prince in twain and gave rise to you and this
Huh?
place. No, it is not real. We are inside the book you hold. It served as your key to visiting me.
I am half of one. I was born of the very magic that split the prince in twain and gave you rise. Huh? Is that Dad? His Vodius. Oh. That is the king. That is the main character's father. Oh. Oh. Okay.
This was the form of my youth. When first I entered the ancient sanctum.
Oh, I was wondering. I was like, how did the king look like when he...
Shadow of idealism.
I don't see... Okay. Okay, so the same magic the prince used to separate himself and his soul, being the main character, and then turn into one, the king did the same thing, and this was his soul trapped in the book, looking like his young self. Okay, I got it.
Such joy and passion from
Guess that's why the dad looked ancient.
I truly believed that I might end the strife and discrimination that plagued our people across nigh endless years. But the tremendous incomprehension and injustice that
So the
defines
woman's
our
voice you hear up in the sky is the mom,
world was more than I could bear.
the main character's mother.
It broke me. And Luis is likely going through the same thing. I want to save you from that despair. I understand now that I would do this as your father. Could not bear to lose my child a second time. If you stay here, at least you'll be saved. Do you truly still want to leave this place and risk your life to face a reality you can't change?
So the king... So the king was the one that was slaying the whole time?
If I stay here, then I've already lost.
You are on the cusp of dying in Luis's hands. Is that not proof enough that we lack the power to change reality? I can't let you throw your life away against that man. I must stop you. Even if you come to hate me for it. Fantasy is a curse, sweet in seeming. And if I must save you from it, I will teach you what reality is.
Oh? Oh?
I suppose how I promised to travel the world someday is destined to be only another unfulfilled dream. Archetypes embody the power of heroes who sought to change the world. And even having mastered such power against Luis, who could accomplish nothing, I wrote all my ideals into my novel. But my love's death showed me how empty it all was. You cannot sacrifice your one life for an empty dream.
Checks out.
I have to try at least.
Why can't you see that those ideals will only invite ruin? If no one else, you must live. That world is beyond your help. Beyond any utopia. You must face reality, my son.
Let's go. Vitus power. The magic seed.
Oh, did I one-shot him?
You would vainly struggle onward in the real world. The novel I wrote for you seems to have kindled only ideals of naivete in you. Then even my folly has come to haunt you. My mistakes poison your life.
Am I on easy?
Your father, you leave me no choice.
No, I changed it. I changed it to hard.
Madness. Why don't you understand?
This is it. Still here?
It was in this story, in this book, where you found your ideals. Haven't
Yeah,
you
they never
always
showed how the
dreamt
mom
of
looked.
utopia? Why did you resist it now?
Maybe they'll show her at the end of this.
I won't hold back. The magic seeds.
Why? You were my first reader. You of all people have to understand. Why?
It's okay if not.
Why don't you understand?
There we go.
So this is what it means to truly strive toward an ideal. What irony. After I spoke of fulfilling my dream alongside you.
I feel stronger.
Power. To see the archetypes brought to such heights in so little time. If you go back now, your ambitions will avail you nothing. You'll only die a dog's death. What is it that drives you so?
I'm not sure myself.
Are you this determined to cling to your beliefs? Is that truly what separates us and keeps me confined here? Such power. Can it be? No matter how dire your fate, you never gave up. You surmounted every barrier, gathered and united.
Barrier?
soul
They say
after
barrier?
soul.
Wait a minute.
And now, at last, across 3 nations, 8 tribes, and humankind, to unite heroes across such abyssal divides would require surpassing power. The king of all archetypes. Is that the role you would seize? A true king in body and soul.
Do you hear me?
Oi! Wake up! How? Their voices reach you? Even here? It would seem your future is not yours alone to decide.
My friends are waiting for me.
The support and honor
My
of
friends
your
are my
allies.
strength.
Yes. The very power
My
that
friends are
reveals
my
paths
guiding key.
beyond your own perspective. I see. That is whence you draw your power. Neglect anxiety, and magic will lead to ruin. Even before the war of destruction, the downfall was foretold. Yet still, they met their prophesied end. Perhaps archetypes are the will of humankind of old, left to us. A plea that we learn from their failures, that we might rebuild the future writ from them.
We don't know that it can't be done.
Fascinating. Even as you face down the gravest oppression of reality, still you persist. Still you seek the world's unknowns as precious possibility. I see. Well, if you can believe there is more to the story than the end I see, then it is yours to tell. Once you return to reality, this place will surely fade as the dream it is. I myself will not be spared. Unlike you, my other half is long gone. And any reunion, lost. But if I truly am the idealized soul and hope of your father, then before I fade, I entrust you with the power of my life. Not as the author more, but as your father, the king.
I can't let you, and I won't. The city before me fades away. Get some activity times. Okay, you can do what you want. Yeah. A couple of... What was it? My royal seed! I'm back at academia. I wrote my ideal as a fantasy novel because I believe that there's power in fantasy. Though all my stories ultimately did was trailing the glories of the past, perhaps yours will show us the true power of fantasy. So carry on as you would. Make your final preparations. My time as more may be coming to an end, but I can continue to serve you in that role. This could very well be the last time here. I should ensure I leave with no regrets. I don't say anything. Okay.
Now that you say it, please do make yourselves comfortable.
Nothing. Not a thing. Not a darn thing. The Magic Seeker's Mask. Oh. I wonder if I can make every mask. Probably not, actually. We'll see. I wish I could skip this whole animation. Ah. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Oh, I cannot. I need the Hierophant Swipe Mask, which I'm out of. Okay, I won't make these then. It is what it is. Lectures, Seeker's Research.
What now? All right. However, the kingdom rests in your hands now. If there is yet any value to believing in something beyond us, prove to me that fantasy has the power to color reality. Now, onward, O King of a new dawn!
Everyone, he's awake!
How do I explain how we survived ripping at our heart and crushing it?
Thank the stars.
Considering it was we who engaged Amata's gambit, this must be rather humorous to him.
We pulled through. Thanks to Neurus. Can't believe he caught us mid-plummet on that busted Skyrunner.
Well, don't leave out Highs, mate. Wouldn't have expected his wings to be so handy.
Never again.
We're in good shape. Our wounds have already healed. It was all so fast. I'm still a little shocked. True. It's bound to be everyone hoping the best for us below. Like what Luis did. Only the magic working in reverse. What?
Does the third eye not blink? I think the third eye doesn't really work. I think it lets them see Magla more, but I think the third eye actually cannot see anything. I think is what they said. But I could be lying, but I'm pretty sure that's what they said at some point. I'm pretty sure I heard that mentioned.
Why? Why do you still stand
Still
in
dry.
defiance?
What's that thing?
What drives such tenacity?
Luis, the world is full of injustice. Not everything you've said is wrong, much as it hurts to admit.
Yet, you would give up because you see no other way. And no future can come from that. We may struggle with fear and anxiety, but we shape our own destiny with our own hands. I have no doubts.
Yes, you're a man who has endured tragedy.
I like how
It's foolish, I know. All
I like
this
how
talk
they
of
like to
belief.
explain how the music works.
I know well. That said, if you cast aside all belief, all that remains is to endure a slow death.
As for me, I believe things can change. I have to. Singing and believing aren't so far
Like in
apart,
like in
right?
Persona 3, it's the music, the
Even
MP3
then,
player.
My songs touched you too. I know they did.
After I'd idealized my death more than I ever did my life, thanks to a chance encounter, everything changed for me. Now I can hope for the best, without fearing for the worst.
The music magic actually being plot important and not just a cute. Yeah. Yeah.
If you ask me, that's what magic is.
Luis, you got all these people who believe in you, because you gave them a shred of hope. And now,
A shred of hope?
that hope. Maybe you're the one who's scared.
Oh.
Deep down, you're afraid to admit to yourself you're the one who's hopeless now.
Luis, the fairies came to live in the Sanctum. But do you know why we chose it? The Elder Tribe. We admired the people of humanity. To make our dreams into realities, we have to trust each other. When people do that, that's what makes them so amazing. If you deny the power of trust, if you make the world a place where it can't exist, then you're just plain wrong!
Fools. These false foundations. Who in their right mind could promise such fantasies? I will never let injustice be repeated. Never again!
What a baby. Ooh.
His aura is entirely different. It's a magla burst. Luis is becoming a human.
Come on then! No choice now. We prove ourselves with all that we are!
Let's go then! This is our final battle!
Boom! Peril.
Again, the world must be shattered, and again it must be rebuilt anew.
Ew.
You will die in tribute to my ideals, Prince.
We will win this. For the sake of our world.
Mask of mirth, mask of ire, mask of joy. Okay.
Now accept your fate. Fall!
I shall vanquish evil. Not now. You first. By this power.
Oh, power of heroes!
Dragoon! It's time to start.
Our new world and its ideal. This is it!
I defer to you.
Let us clean up to the rear. Face me! Thought if you need help, but thanks.
Thank you.
Dragoon!
No.
Moving to the rear.
Be ready for anything.
Quite a boon.
I won't hold back. The magic seed. Give in to anxiety.
Oh.
That's not good.
A
Fight's a losing battle.
Heisme? The clutch?
Burst forth!
Hulkenberg, come on. Come on, what was that?
No, a favor, if I may.
I shall vanquish evil. Run them through. By this power. This is it.
Nice hit. That was
For
perfect.
all that we strive for! Oh, bolts of lightning!
You think yourself? I leave it to you.
I call upon royal power within. I call the lightning.
No sacrifices? What does that mean?
Let's go. The magic seed. A tough one. Come.
Not this one. To you!
There is no power in your fantasy.
This sacrifice, helpful as ever.
And of light.
All yours. The world and its people. I've got my own strength.
I defer to you.
Let me. Yes! Apologies. Would you finish it?
Go for it. By this power. This is it. Still up.
Ah, so close. Ruby! Welcome, Raiders! My name is Natsuvega. I play jrpgs. Look away. I am on the final boss fight of Metaphor ReFantazio. Now, so we became I thought y'all already were furries. Is that news? I'm joking.
Observe the enemy.
I'm joking. How was Solatrobo, the Red the Hunter? Were you not playing a different game? Could have sworn you were playing a different game. But I could be wrong. Hope you had a nice stream. For furries now, Natsu, let's go. Always have been. Always have been.
Nice! Burst forth!
You think yourself equal to a Yuji Sajil? A wise choice. There is no...
Come forth, royal soul.
I'll stay my blade.
I'll use what I must. Fall!
Now, you first. They won't hold back.
You struggle in vain. Give in to the truth. Your fantasy has no meaning whatsoever.
My strength.
Hey, the repel, the repel.
Oh, power of heroes!
You think yourself equal? I leave it to you.
No holding back. Its ideals have no need for you.
This better hit!
By this power, the magic seed.
Thanks to you.
There's no power of kings in your...
Go for it!
The world
This is it.
Bum bum bum.
The inequities of the world can only be cleansed if the strong subsume the weak.
Oh, it's tongue.
Be a noble sacrifice. Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Wait, who?
Is he trying to swallow those people? Wait, they're puppets? I'll figure something out. I'll protect all of us. I'm sensing deadly Magla in the puppets. Attack him before he swallows them.
Be neither timid.
Dragoon! The power of lightning!
Puppet Magla's fading.
I will fight with pride.
Okay, it's gone. Phew.
The magic seed.
I defer to you.
Face me. Pierce.
You first.
This is it. Still here?
By the swan to you.
Now accept your fate. Formidable indeed.
You defy me.
I shall vanquish evil. I call the lightning! Tougher than I thought.
By this power, the magic seed. A tough one.
I defer to you.
You think yourself equal to a huge
Bum 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 bum.
Tis best you.
I knew you'd help.
Go for it!
I won't hold back. This is it.
By the swan to you.
Perhaps this. I'll use this.
Thanks.
Please. Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Pierce!
Thank you for the lurk, Nico.
Let's go. The magic seed.
The puppet Magla's
I
fading.
defer to you.
Be neither timid. Allow me to use this.
You first.
I won't hold back.
I stand. I'll stay my blade.
Let us clean up this mess. Tis best you.
I knew you'd help.
Fight a losing battle.
Maybe I am playing the game on easy. I thought I was gonna bump it to hard. I did change it, didn't I? Did I not?
Are you prepared? Not now. No holding back. Run them through.
The world
This is it.
and its people shall perish.
I defer to you.
Allow me to use this.
Go for it.
No power.
The magic seed.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Not knight! I will not let you die.
My thanks.
Much thanks.
Still you defy me.
All power of kings.
The world
It's not taking any damage.
for people shall perish.
By this power.
Observe the end. I'll stay my blade.
I'll use what I must. Falling back. Face me.
Stepping back. You first.
Ideals.
Let's go. This is it.
It's not that bad. So far, so good.
I'll run you through.
The puppet's Magla's mating!
A wise choice.
No holding back. And it's people.
They should help.
Need help.
I'm alive.
Quite a boon.
By this power, the magic seed is still up.
I defer to you.
Then again, I'll use this.
Thanks.
Go for it.
This is it. Still here?
Okay, maybe one more turn. And I got it.
You fight a losing battle.
Here! That helped.
The world of all.
'Tis best you.
I knew you'd help.
All yours.
Let's go. The magic seed.
How trivial. My perfect world!
Okay, okay, okay. I guess that's phase. Oh. Oh.
Not yet. I refuse. I won't let it end like this. You will be a sacrifice. You will sustain the strong. Oh, weak one. Oh, peon.
His Magla has gone out of control. At this rate, even a man of Luis's mental strength would lose his grip on sanity.
In the end, even he couldn't escape his own anxiety.
Then by his own logic, we've got to put him down. The weak deserve to die. The bastard's own words, yeah?
If he saw a threat in our power, then let us wield it.
You can't just believe in nothing. Nobody can rely on themselves alone. It's a pitiful way to live, and it's time we put an end to it.
Luis Guiaban! Here and now, I will strike you down!
Okay, it's time to do this. Give us our final call to arms.
Come on, everyone. Let's go.
This is our last chance. We've come this far. We have to end this here and now.
The rest is up to you.
This.
Have no need.
I'm counting on you.
There is no
All right. You're out.
Ilya left him wide open.
Run if
Hit
you
that
want.
new
Go
weakness.
for it.
By this power. This is it.
feel true terror. Give in to anxiety.
Oh. The link has been severed. An Argman, welcome to ours! Welcome on in! Look away, we are in the final boss fight of Metaphor ReFantazio. So if you want to avoid spoilers, look away. The Skibbity Fern. The Skibbity Raiders. Dead Rising 3. You're playing that with Soren, right? Hope you had fun. Ow. So I just talking about Soren. Soren. Welcome, Raiders. I'm at the ending of Metaphor ReFantazio, so if you want to look away, look away. Welcome on in. Skibbity Fern again. Skibbity Glaze. How was Dead Rising 3? Hope you'll have had a nice Friday, nice week. It's a nice weekend coming. Hope you had a nice stream. Thank you again for the raid.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
How is Dragon Quest 3 treating y'all? Saw y'all playing it. Hope y'all had a lot of fun. Welcome on in. I shall lurk. So yes. Please lurk. Please do. We are at the cusp of finishing the game. Why are you skibbiting? Why are you not skibbiting?
And its people.
breaking through. Welcome, come on in. But you got, thank you. I do got this. So far, the boss hasn't been too hard. I heard he was a really tough one, but not so far.
Okay.
14,000 damage.
Why can you not
Sheesh.
understand my ideals?
Dakunda.
A world born of fantasy. It must not be.
Is he a worm under there? Would you still like me if I was a worm? Emerald Vortex? What is that?
Feel true terror.
What? For oh, uh-oh. Hey, hey. Hey! The clutch? Okay, I also lurk. Yes, 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 please lurk. Good luck, I am. So far, 0 problems.
But why? Why is it still beyond me?
Third phase?
Dawn breaks.
There's no way it was that easy. There's another phase after this.
Look! He's done it! He's finally beaten Luis!
Does this mean he's won? I'm not dreaming this.
He did it!
Not yet.
Okay, that's what I was like, that was a little too easy.
Everyone's fighting their fear and anxiety. Nobody knows for sure what's right. And even through all that, the people have declared you king!
We fight for more than justice. Show him our will against his. Show him the fall of his world.
Hold fast to your ideals! 'Tis your sworn duty as king!
You wielded the power of kings! It's time to stop following their footsteps! Now it's your turn to take your place with them!
Your fantasy is naught but lies!
What? What's going on?
is more than an empty dream. It's a dream with the power to change the world!
Oh, that's a different archetype. I think, I'm pretty sure.
That must be the Lord that governs Utopia and all worthy champions. The hero's archetype. The king. I see. At long last, fantasy has become a force that frees people from anxiety. A harbinger of change.
Do we never get to use the king's archetype? Your tyranny is over, Louise. Hello, Sanic the Blur. Welcome on in. Sorry if I missed your message. Oh, now that you say it, I do see the similarities. I should have guessed it.
With that, my tremendous gamble hath borne fruit. Thus it is that my duty here draws to a close.
What?
And now, the novel you wrote with such passion will finally begin a new chapter.
This voice. Is that... could it be? But how?
While flames swept through the sanctum, I cast a final spell to abandon my body and survive in soul. I became an immaterial being among the fairies. I had to, so I might provide guidance to the child on his most perilous path.
The power of the archetypes. Was that your doing?
I see it.
No. All I did was awaken them to it. My voice carried the words they needed to hear. That power is no great and rare treasure.
Oh, was that her in the back?
Something that might be grasped by anyone with the will to change the world. And anyone has the power to change the world. Those children proved as much.
I am truly sorry.
Maybe she's the maybe. Oh, actually.
I saw the sanctum burn, and you. I lost you. Once they took our child from me, all my remaining hope went with him. And so I placed my faith in the royal magic. I believe that if this world would choose him, there would still be hope.
This shall do. That boy's fight, and ours, is finally over. The people no longer need some mystic relic or some lofty magics to soothe their fears. They have found the strength to overcome it within, provided they can turn their anxiety into strength and never stop walking toward the unknown. Reality will ever change. Their world shall be one full of possibility.
This isn't about the throne anymore. It marks the beginning of a new era, led by those who are truly worthy of the people's trust. Almost the appointed time now. The day is dawning on a new king's reign. And with it, my true passing. However, if I may truly end my life with pride in my boy and my love at my side, I've no regrets.
It's been a long road to this moment, hasn't it?
It has indeed. But for our son, a new journey now begins. Heed me, all people of the kingdom. Dawn breaks and the appointed hour hath come.
He speaks. With the announcement of our new king, everything finally ends.
I now settle the long-contested succession to the throne. They who have gathered the most faith from their subjects amassed, they who have overcome this fierce contest, the throne's new sovereign, I now reveal. Behold, your new king of your kingdom united.
Are we winning? Hey, Star. Yes, we actually just beat the game. Just now beat it. Been here a while, but with no, you're good. You're good, Star. Hope you can be busy less soon.
That boy pulled it off. His Majesty, the new king.
I won't accept it! The new king is Count Luis.
You can't just crown his son after all. That's cheating, that is. Rise up, people! Riot!
Disorderly conduct will not be permitted.
Settle down. The tournament is over. Our new king has been decided, and the royal capital falls under His Majesty's rule. Threaten it, and you shall face the wrath of the crown theocracy's warrior monks.
Bloody fantastic. They really did it.
Quietude descended once again upon the royal capital, and the day of the new king's coronation arrived.
Some days later, Idols Day, meaning pooping day, anti-constipation day.
Boy, coronation really crept up on us. There's a lot of people in the crowd.
I hope I can do this.
Don't tell me you're nervous. After everything we survived already, stage fright should be nothing for you.
My heart's pounding.
All the same, my heart's pounding out of my chest.
Is it?
The game to the pro tag, you dropped this crown, king.
Just like the archetypes. Just keep your head high.
It'll be fine. We'll keep the crowd warmed up for you.
Your newfound dignity suits you well, Your Highness. Ah, but I suppose you have outgrown that title. Your Majesty. Yes, that too suits you well.
Your Majesty. Hope I can live up to that title.
By the way, saw some of them Senate fat cats hovering about, acting like they've been supporting us from the start, of course. Always on the winning side, eh?
Better than the alternative, no? Especially since we've got some Luis diehards among the people.
I hear that many are concerned about his proficiency with statecraft. To be honest, I'm not so sure myself.
And their concern is justified. It's not as though I swayed the entire kingdom to my idealistic views.
Juna will stand as moderator at the podium. His Majesty will only be asked for a few brief answers. First, the people would know how you aim to lead them. How will you respond to that, Your Majesty?
We have the power to change the world. All of us. I know I'm inexperienced, but I'll strive to do my utmost. With all of you at my side.
That's fine. The people have about had it with pompous monologues. Better to say what you mean with determination.
Still, there are a lot of people in the crowd who have never supported you. How are you going to respond to them?
I'll have to let my work prove my words. With results, I hope everyone can feel that our future will be brighter.
You went from a nobody to the top seat in the nation. No need to puff up and bluster anymore, what? You'll do fine.
A ruler must only stand tall. The rest is not done alone. We are with you.
Indeed. And we're no strangers to more practical work. Whatever our tasks, I'm sure we can handle them.
Well, it is time to make your first appearance as our king. Let us brace ourselves.
Good luck!
Thanks for always having my back.
Well, let's go. To His Majesty, the new king.
Bow, bow.
All right, a warm welcome, please! His Majesty, the new king! Your Majesty, you're so young!
Please. My king, your subjects would hear how you intend to lead them.
Relax, okay? Take it easy and use your own words.
As a ruler, I've much to learn. I cannot say what I'll accomplish. And yet, I believe the world can change by our hand. And to that end, I will face any odds.
Now, Your Majesty, a few more words. Naturally, some under your rule now supported other people in the race. How do you respond to their voices?
There will be times I let you down. I know that. Only results can prove my intent. But still, even should you oppose your king, you can always believe in your own future. I will make sure of it.
A nation where dreams and fantasies are always in reach will surely be a challenge.
We'll make it happen.
There you go. If you can pull that off, you'll be the finest king we've known. Well then, this is it. Your attention, please.
Ooh, the crown.
No lord remains for you to kneel before. Please take the crown with your own hands, my king.
I could set myself trying to grab that crown. Yeah, I'd probably cut my hand or something. Poke my eye. It would slip and poke my eye.
Ah, long have I awaited the arrival of this day.
I've almost poked my eyeballs out with my headband. I'm like, oop, like it slips, and I'm like,
This
oop.
journey has reached its end. He came to know the goodness of a hero's heart, and became the king his people had always hoped for. But as this journey ends, so another begins. I'd like you to watch over him on his path for a little longer yet. One year has passed since the arrival.
Oh, I was
of
gonna
the
say,
new
is there
king.
gonna be a sequel to the game? No, most post stuff. More post stuff. Okay. New journey is making a SimCity builder. Imagine another Idols Day. They did see a year. We're just walking among the people. The 20 counselors always yapping and no. Anything but that.
Heard the news? They're finally reopening that mage academy that got closed down. You don't say. The famous one deep in the Montario Mountains. Really? I'm impressed. It only took them a year. They've even paved a proper mountain road. And get this, their head mistress is none other than Lady Juna.
What? The songstress?
Well, she is one of the king's 6 partisans. If she managed to help save the world from Luis, I expect she knows a thing or two about magic. Sounds like they plan to fully open the magic researchers' findings to the people, too. Quite a turn from when the late Sanctifex banned it.
Makes sense to me. After the clash between His Majesty and Luis last year, everyone knows you don't really need an igniter to use magic.
And that's just today's news. It's surprise after surprise, ever since us church folk got the boot from the palace.
Our Tulip has hardly been a full year, only natural that there would still be unrest among the people.
Even the royal knights. Their leadership was bound to the church more than anything, and now he's out on his ear too. And replaced by Sir Jaime Noctul, no less. You believe that? The royal knights, led by a Chief of all things. Though he's one of the 6 partisans himself. When he speaks, everyone listens. No one's about to complain.
Even Parliament now invites citizen representatives to hearings. Strange to think we'd been deaf to the voice of the people until now. It's unbelievable, compared to the days of the autocrats. How swiftly the times change, eh?
Credit where it's due. I think it's thanks to His young majesty. Remember last year's coronation? Unprecedented, that. Saw heroes of all different tribes celebrating the king's victory. Celebrating among the common folk, even. They tell me some of the younger aristocrats have taken to calling it the Great Reconciliation. It really is a tragedy, what happened to his father, the king. But considering how his sons turned out, I hope he's at peace.
Indeed. Yet the real test is still to come. The first year has seen a lot of good, but we've still got our share of problems.
People are smiling more now. The smiles won't solve the multitude of problems we still face.
Speaking of His Majesty, I've also heard some folks.
Oh, thank you, friend.
saying
Next
they've seen
week
a boy
we'll spout more
wandering
lore.
around these parts who looks just
Same
like him.
band.
You don't suppose?
Next week, same time.
Without his escorts.
They only meet once a year in the same bench. They reserve the bench. They have to reserve it a year ahead of time. Oh,
Mountains upon mountains of
like the
appeals from
hat?
the people.
Hannah would approve.
How many days will this take to sort?
I like the outfit.
After
Oh,
all the trouble you
Jaime.
took to flee politics. And somehow you're now the preeminent ladyship of your house. Such is fate.
Despite everything, this year has passed in surprising peace, hasn't it? Honestly, with the royal scepter disappearing like that, I feared more dissent.
Perhaps after Luis, they swore they could never let that happen again. Either way, more and more are dealing with conflicts calmly and openly. Promising.
It promises that I'll have an eternally cluttered desk.
Here, Your Majesty. I've brought in the next load. There we go. Not half bad, right? Hey! Isn't the king supposed to be here?
When did he? I've said countless times not to leave unannounced.
Oh, this decoration doesn't suit me. How would Luis and Forden put up with all this young finery? Your Majesty? Are you here? Juna's back from her inspection.
Apologies, Troll. I'll look for him now.
Wait! I'm coming with you!
Oh, good grief. Some things never change. Not that they should.
I'd say life has changed plenty for us. Yet somehow our captains...
Oh, I love the photo. Oh, he looks really nice. The 3D models don't do the art justice. The 3D model still needs like a bit of work, I think.
Well, I might have got a bit too
But the
fresh
2D?
and stuck up, Sanctus. But
Chef's kiss.
Folk been looking down on us for years, you know. Still, it was other scientists what stepped in to keep things peaceable too. I reckon they're not all bad. Guess me cogs turning. They lost both their Saint-Effects and the Saint Lady last year. Got their own struggles, I expect.
As authority weakens, power falls to the hands of those who have never wielded it. We must ensure it does not corrupt and give rise to new conflict.
Not like it excuses all of them or makes me want to go up and shake a saint's hand, but you really put some perspective on it.
I believe you'll come to understand them.
You know what, lad? You're all right. You ever need some good honest work? I'll get you squared, eh?
I'm glad to see more optimism in the world. Still, I will take more than that to effect true change.
I should have known you'd be wandering around without your escorts again. How is it, being able to hear the city's honest thoughts? If you told them you're the king, it'd knock them sideways. Sorry you ended up coming all this way. Maria's actually out on an errand right now.
And I suppose I'll wait until she comes back.
You sure? That girl always ends up on detours. No telling how long she'll be. Either way, let's keep your head down. You know what happens when you're too obvious about this. Sooner or later, the lady captain...
When have I ever seen Mobby? I didn't get to see her a lot. She was mostly at the beginning of the game. And then in some parts in the middle, but very little.
Speak of the devil.
Let us return, Your Majesty. And I thought I had informed you that Juno would be back from her expedition today.
I suppose I have no choice.
What is it? You have unfinished business. 'Tis settled. I shall come with you on every excursion.
Not dressed like that, you won't. You know how we like snooping around, inconspicuously.
Point taken.
He'll be fine. His Majesty is not about to fall prey to some alleyway scoundrel, surely. Right, Your Majesty. If you see Maria about, do slow down for a chat. She'll be shattered if she finds out she just missed you.
Fine. Now, Your Majesty, once your business here is finished, please make sure you return to the palace with all swiftness.
Make sure nobody knows you're the king, but yell it out at the bar.
All right.
Oh, Maria, where are you? This reminds me of the first time Maria went missing. It seems so long ago now. She might be praying at the Grand Cathedral, just like back then. Before heading to the Grand Cathedral, why not go talk to everyone else first? Ew. Ew. Everybody. Okay.
Come now.
Relax, Hulkenberg. You mean to say I'm too fussy? Well, 'tis only proper for the captain of the Royal Guard. Oh, another white-haired boy just like the king. 'Tis another Tuesday, I guess. Obvious, just another Tuesday. That said, not a day goes by they don't reflect on our travels. Now, only a year passed. I am regaining my pride as a knight to that journey. I was but a wanderer searching in vain for the prince, and it was you, through you, I learned he yet lived. And in the end, it was your ascent to the throne I supported. I never tire of the faces of the younger guards make when I tell them of the time you acted as a witness to my duel. Ah, Rodan. Yes, thanks to you, I was able to face him with eyes forward and put my past behind him. I'm pleased to say the knights of today are nothing like what they were under Rodantha's command. So just take up their sword, not for those in power, but for the people, and as the champion of the people yourself, we will do all in our power to protect you, our king. You not make it easy by sneaking out of the palace as you do, though I suspect the soldiers are getting used to your chaotic tendencies. We know how to protect not just the king, but a ruler who stands beside his people and hears their voices in Calarian truth. I will protect you with my life, as I have always endeavored to. Do, Your Majesty. Only let me stay by your side to do so.
What do you want to do?
All right. You're not serious.
All right then.
Yo.
Yo. I'll inspect them again. Seems like the pain to me, but I appreciate you going to all the efforts. Making your rounds, Basilio.
Hey.
I hope he bites his ear. Huh? Who are you talking about? Yes, Captain of the Terdian Brigade reporting in. I'm just pleased to report that there's nothing to report, Your Majesty, so I'm taking a break. Bit of a mouthful in it. Still not used to calling myself Captain besides. I've been taking in some survivors, some loose troops, you know, but don't worry. I got 2 eyes on them even when I ain't looking. Why I say the word though is trying to make the world worse. I just gotta show him how power is supposed to be used, yeah. I'll tell you that there's less discrimination in the city these days. Few and fewer turn to a life of crime to make ends meet. If Del could see the ground today, his eyes would bug out, and not just Del. A lot of the guys who didn't make it. I wish they could have seen.
Yeah.
Same, but as long as we keep him in our memory, it's as close to saving them as we can get, I think included. We built the peace with a lot of blood and our tears, so I say those of us who made it this far out to all of them who didn't, to protect it. I got nothing to report today, but it's not like a bad people just stopped being bad because you're king now. I've been through a lot, though, so thanks for not giving on us. Or the world, for that matter. You spot any trouble that I didn't spot first, you point me at it. I'll solve it quick. Well, I see our king is out to some personal business, eh? I believe Hulkenberg was searching for you, but I suppose it's none of my business. Who comes or goes, I'm on break myself. Only try not to frustrate your royal guards over much. They'll take the news quite seriously, much like their captain. Who am I kidding? A knight who smiles is surely a myth. That becomes clear to me since becoming titled. What could be more bizarre? A UGF outcast that once a wanted criminal with a bounty in his head, made knight commander. There was of course some opposition at first, but the more heart-to-heart talks I've had, the more accepting they've become, albeit gradually.
Right.
The world has only begun to change. Indeed, Grand Hells and posts across the nation are held by all manner of tribes now, each contributing with their prospective strength. I've realized over the past year just how much a nation is defined by its people. No matter how great a king or does not a country make, yet the stand of those very people a symbol of representative. But the king and those around him are mixed tribes. How is Tadari?
Now that you mention it.
Yes.
He seems as busy as he can handle. Now they've resumed the trade of other villages. Their coronation inspired that village to greater heights. The pearl of the marriage can be broken, and that even they could take the first step. Whatever winds are blowing in every corner of this country, I'll have to make another trip back home with my son to see the changes for myself soon enough. And someday I hope distant generations will grow up only knowing a conflict born of tribal differences from history books. We have a ways to go before the day comes. But until it does, let us forge the path toward it, Your Majesty. This is a certified Nazi yawn moment. Fire emoji, huh? I do yawn quite a bit. I do indeed. So many boys.
All right then.
Oh, what brings His Royal Majesty here? Come to feel the wind in your face too, have you? I know how it is. Have the fancy old title of Chief Engineer of the Kingdom Infrastructure Development Bureau, and can research as I please now, but something's missing. So I threw off that stuffy uniform and came to gaze upon the runner in the way I do. I know how you feel when you say something's missing. I knew you would agree. I think my bones are aching to feel the wind. I rather miss the days of dashing hither and thither in the runner. Not that I'm grateful for the great oil you've given to a man who used to skulk about to modifying gauntlet runners. You haven't seen anything yet. Why, one day I'll invent a teleportation device that will deliver fresh fish straight from Oceania to your palatial plates. It will change the world, wouldn't you say? I'm just a bit stuck at the beginning of the development. Indeed. Yes, I'm like this simulation of my mind. Do you have anything that might do the trick? Do I smell another relic hunt? Don't pretend you didn't enjoy it. Every time you'd pop back in with another, I remember how I could hardly contain my excitement. I do miss traveling like that. Even if the relics themselves are better off left untouched, they become the guiding principles of a research, you know. Convenience is more important than what I might have on the world. An engineer who dumps a burden on the future generations is no engineer at all.
However,
Still, it's no small feat to design with a perfect balance of safe and revolutionary. Even I suggest with it, and I am a Bali genius. Alright. That's enough.
All right then.
All right now.
Oh, the cat.
Wait a sec.
That's a good kitty.
Do you think I think it was styled after that? Maybe. I've never been in there.
My king.
Oh, there you are, Natsu. I heard you were in town, so I decided to see if we might cross paths. I have so much to tell you about my inspection, so I'm afraid you'll need to clear your diary for me soon. Bring any souvenirs?
In that case.
Gosh.
Let's just focus on the report. Don't worry, I'll give you just the gist. Firstly, the Magic Academy's reconstruction is going swimmingly. Repairs are in full swing, and we're already processing the admissions. I must say, I'm still surprised you appointed me, of all people, to be at the Academy's headmistress. I was really looking forward to going back on the tour as a songstress. Oh, and I shall introduce you to my furry little friend. I scooped him up in the Academy of all places. During the reconstruction, they stumbled on this little guy in some kind of observatory supposedly used by the king long ago. Considering the igniter on his neck, I'm sure he was being taken care of. I mean, there's no way a cat could survive alone in that cold, could he?
So,
regardless, our mysterious kitty is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the Academy, and all the knowledge was lost when it fell. So we're starting from scratch. And we're gonna be hiding secrets as big as the Dragon Temple or the Sanctum. Oh, and I'm keeping the cat. It feels like bait, you know?
Speaking of which.
And speaking of bait, on my way back, I met up with Murtis. She's who I trust.
Yeah.
More than well, her throat has been fine, and she's a fairly prominent singer about town now. But we just keep soaring to new heights. Her in music and me coming face to face with magic again. Surely you remember the music was the first magic born in this world, yes? When the heart expresses itself in through magic, it moves the hearts of others. And they make hearts swell. Why, there's no end to the magic. So just you watch, with music and magic on my side, I'm going to change the world. All will have equal opportunity to hone their talents at the Magic Academy, and our doors are open to all. That's what my sister would have wanted, and if it makes the world a better place, why isn't it just good? Okay.
All right then.
Another 2.
Dear me.
Dear me. Any recommendations? All sold out at the moment.
Say.
It wasn't your fault. Disappear from this world, decline, possibility, or oh, dog. But there she was sitting beside them. They could not bring themselves to harm such a sweet creature, so they— oh, so the dog is fine. Aw, that's a good ending.
All right then.
The dog is fine.
Greetings.
Working hard as ever, not to. Listening to the keyboard. Our court has some time. Shouldn't you delegate that?
In truth.
To hang without so much as a trial. Yeah, that's crazy.
The reason is, now that you mention it.
How's Ovi?
Very well. I do believe, because
All right then.
All right, there's two more, 3 more. Who it is? Oh, what are you doing here?
Something.
You must be busy these days.
Well.
Governor? Things all right now?
But of course. Then again, brilliant.
Lovely that.
Good, oh, man, good. Good for you. What about you? I now have been able to defeat Louise in the end as you did. That's candid of you. Wait, Vega, the fight's in my state.
All right then.
Howdy. Well, if it ain't the big man himself, good time, mate. I just got back to town myself. Where'd you go? I'm Captain Seeker's Recon team. We travel the world doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Must be magic. More itching to get back out there. I'm glad I turned it. I appreciate it.
Hold on.
See you soon, I hope.
Okay.
All right then.
That's it, right? Are you there? Wait, where am I? Am I where? Wait, they got the fights, huh?
Hey.
I don't know. I don't know where the fight's at, actually. Did you Discord it to me? It's been, but it's like you've hardly changed. I could say the same for you. That's Lord or General Stroll, Your Majesty. It's a shush. You can say that out loud.
Even so.
A little too clear. A general's duties feels overwhelming at times.
Hey.
Certainly couldn't have saved the Halians.
That's... No. Hey.
We can't possibly foresee.
That's why.
Don't hesitate to rely on me now and always. Say then. Hey, you there. I don't think we spoke to everyone yet, but did you wanna... Just a minute. Who am I missing?
All right then.
Who am I missing?
All right then. All right then.
Let's go.
Can I raise my luck stat? Wait a minute.
All right. Right.
No, my luck stat didn't go up. That's crazy. Oh wait, I can do this, right?
Yeah.
Alonzo. Yeah, all that's missing is, I guess, Gal. No, Gallic is with us. More and Alonzo.
Let's go see.
Wow, 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 wow.
Thanks.
Thanks.
All right then.
They're all I don't know.
the way.
That's the way.
Well, I sure don't want to go back to the old kingdom.
All very nice.
Oh, but which action to under...
I guess that's it for me, guys. I'm donezo with everybody. Stupendous. Stupendous.
All right then. All right then. Where to?
That reminds me.
She was crying back. Yeah, she was. I can feel it. That reminds me, what's up with the books you're carrying around now? Is that one you've been working on yourself? I'm excited to see what kind of fantasy you can conjure up. But maybe that's not even the word for it. After all, if you're making one putting in the ink, that means you're going to make it a reality someday. Now that your majesty, shall we get going? Wow, 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 wow.
Oh, hello there.
Howdy.
Oh, right. I suppose now I should call you Your Majesty. You know, I was just telling Papa, even through all that mess, everyone's really been working hard.
Am I keeping my promise properly from back then?
Yes, you beat the villain, and now the city's full of smiles. And I'm sure Papa's smiling down on you too.
That's good. Hearing that from you really lifts my heart.
It's a joy to see kids like her smile. The future changes slowly, and the burden of its momentum will fall on their shoulders one day.
Don't worry, I'll try to do my part with what I've got. I want to help everyone understand that the world could be a better place if we can join hands with one another. Miss Fabian's fed so many hungry people since things changed. Some of those people even said they found their place there. I think I did too. If we can all change together for the better like that, we'll be closer to Your Majesty's and Papa's dream.
A place where I ought to be. A side of myself I ought to show. The path is never clear.
And I want to help with something too. I want everyone across the land to be able to smile.
You make a trusty advisor.
I expect great things, my trusty advisor.
Yeah. Thank you, Your Majesty. Oh. Thank you, Your Majesty.
We should be the ones thanking her. Feels like I can see the entire country's future in her smile.
Oh, everybody? The squad?
Everyone.
Yeah, I did talk to everyone. I don't know.
Long time no see. How have you been?
As we find ourselves afield, I thought I might visit Alsace myself.
Hold on a tick. Those people there. Surely not.
Naturally, we're drawing attention. We didn't all have to go at once.
Needn't fuss, old thing. It's been too long since we were all together again anyway.
Ba-da-ba-bam.
Lady Tuna, did she really come all this way in a runner? Would have asked His Majesty to pop over and bring you back with a teleport or two.
The unmitigated nerve. Oh, it's fine. I wanted to take in our country as it is. It's definitely a little rougher outside the capital's walls. There's still traces of melancholia around, and the odd human roaming about.
We're sending soldiers out for every incident we can. But it's not easy to hear the voice of the people from more distant regions.
I guess it's obvious. A
Just because you're king now doesn't make you suddenly all-seeing.
A lesson I learned last year. In the end, I was blind to a great deal of this world. Never would have learned if I hadn't pushed out the door and seen it with my own eyes.
He's right, the capital can be a bit of a bubble. There will always be more to do and learn beyond its walls.
A year ago, I would have just said we could fly over ourselves. I mean, let's be real. The capital isn't gonna fall apart if we just sneak over for a little tour, is it?
Of course not. We specifically put precautions in place to keep things running.
Yet it has only been 1 year. We cannot be too complacent too soon, lest the dissidents seize on the opportunity.
Oh, there he is! Over there! See? I told you, that's His Majesty, innit?
Might have been a bit too obvious.
Oi there, Your Majesty!
Oi there!
You dare hoy the king, you swine!
Steady on, Hulkenberg, calm. You needn't draw steel on the poor fellow. We're the ones who indulged in this little day trip.
Your Majesty, thanks for all you do, really. Have to say, my life's a lot easier now.
There's more work to do every day, but we're in this together. We believe in you.
Everyone's so supportive. Kind of brings back memories from last year.
Rather. It's the sort of thing to get a chap all misty-eyed over the past.
Zan! Skibbity Zan! How are you?
Looks like we're drawing a crowd. Time to get back to work.
Indeed. A veritable mountain of tasks awaits us, and I will see it.
Skibbity not. Hello, hello.
And not long after, the new year dawned.
Wow, so much post. Thought it'd be done by midnight. I'm chilling. How's the metaphors? We just finished it. We beat the boss a while ago. Got all the bad endings. Now we're just cruising. Cruising through cutscenes. Oh, nice. Thank you.
Journey?
I was thinking of doing Reverie and then maybe Bloodborne. I'll see.
There's more I have to see. With my own eyes.
You want to know what's going on in the world, huh? Well, I guess you are the king.
Sounds like fun, but a daily jaunt down to the slums is one thing, and a proper journey is quite another. You're a king now, lad. You've got the people's expectations on your shoulders. It's all right to just sit on your throne and mind the home front, you know?
I want to do what I can for the people. If that's not kingly, then the crown's just slowing me down.
Come on, this is no time for jokes.
I wasn't trying to joke. I mean, I gotta get back to playing Bloodborne eventually too. Oh, you haven't beaten it yet? I thought you of all people would have beaten it. Pro gamer Zan.
For the anxiety still swirling in the country. So you go out and give it a proper survey.
I've also been looking at Potionomics or something else. I don't know.
They can't keep their eyes forward.
Something more chill,
We'll have
relaxing.
a time moving forward as a nation or a people. So you want to get a better grasp of it all. That's your most important duty as a ruler. That's what you're thinking, eh?
Right.
Even the most faraway future begins with the belief that it can be realized. So I'll press onward. That's the best I can do.
If that was your plan, you could have just said so.
Sounds like a fine idea.
Nope, when I played it for the first time myself, I was in the first area for 27. I started to play through with running up there. Oh. It happens. Sometimes the beginning of the games is the roughest because, you know, you're still getting the hang of it.
Maneuver the royal skyrunner after all. Yes, here begins our quest anew. Let us.
It's a scare. Oh. That too.
Are you not listening to me?
Isn't Fern afraid of Dordoms though? He was yelling while playing Luigi's Mansion.
I've asked you countless times.
He could really handle that game.
To leave the castle. Such caprice.
Nurse, don't tell me called for them beforehand.
Saved us a bit of time, eh? Though, hello, what's this? I count only 2 of the 6 partisans. Short a few spears.
Nah, I know fear when I see it.
For all of us to depart the capital together.
Burns the scaredy cat. I know it.
Stop our little adventure, eh?
Hulkenberg and I talked it over. We decided that if you insist on going, we'd rather go with you than stop you.
Are you sure?
Are you sure about this? I was thinking back to our last fight with Luis. So many people supported us, but not for any high-minded ideals or arguments.
They were supporting us because we were actively fighting a monster on their behalf.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Make choices based on their personal experience and emotion. Even if decided justly and supported by prosperity, people may struggle to trust a king whose face they do not know. An invisible ruler is no cure for their fears.
Right. I'm not opposed to the idea of getting out into the world again. Really, it might be the wisest move to make sure you're a king everyone knows.
My friends and allies believe as I do. Their support is the greatest treasure I could have.
This early into the new year? 'Tis never a dull moment in your Majesty's employ.
Bit of a smaller party than we last set out with, huh? But it's a pleasure to be on the road again with you.
Okay, but can we really afford to have both our general and the Royal Guard's captain coming along for this?
'Tis natural course for the Royal Guard to accompany the king. And I trust my corps is not so feeble that it will fall apart in my absence.
We'll make it work. Got to learn to trust others and delegate, right? We'll just have to lead by example.
Right then, let's go.
You once heard my voice and answered a query in kind.
I did not expect this ending.
Is fantasy a powerless creation? A timeless question. So long as life remains in the world, we seekers all shall search for our answer.
I will step back for a bit while I change games and change. I'll end my stream on YouTube and start Reverie, a new game.
And it is thanks to you for believing in.
And then I'll finally, once I finish Reverie, I'll be in the current arc of the Legend of Heroes series.
That was the true purpose of
Even
my
though a
royal
remake of the
magic,
first
you know,
game is coming out next year, so I gotta step up my game.
From denizens of a land beyond ours, a land that has not yet lost hope. And it was you who answered the call, armed with your hope.
I'm trying my best every day.
You rose in glory. Such courage, such whimsy, and yes, what thrills.
You're doing great. Nuh-uh. You're doing great.
You have my sincerest thanks.
Feels familiar. It's been far too long.
Aye, the wind feels an echo of days past.
Unusually poetic for you.
Oh. I reverse Uno, you're reverse Uno.
Aren't they? They would have left us behind. Oh.
Well, I'm not certain we're in a position to talk, having followed straight after, saying we could just teleport back.
Well, hey, we figured the kids might want to change your scenery, like.
Wow! Amazing!
Poetic indeed. That the scepter's absence restored order to Magla, and even greenery to the sands.
I'll say, I definitely like this view better.
Oh, shoot ads so my comeback. Good. Now we actually beat the game. Well. Usually Hannah's with me at this time, but I think Hannah hasn't been feeling well with her job and stuff, and I think she has to go to work soon anyway, and maybe like half an hour-ish. So, but I enjoyed this game a lot. Glad I picked it up. Glad I was excited. I remember when they announced it for the first time, which was years ago. These characters, you look cool, and I don't know, another game from Atlas. I want to play P3 Reload someday, but I just beat Portable, so I'm like, shit. I have so many things to play. I have the physical right there. I just have to play it. But this was very different. You got it. Thank you. I'm trying my best. Oh, I have like a few busy years ahead of me though. Very busy. But we'll see. Honestly, I don't know if I would have known if I was gonna get so busy now and next year I don't know. I guess my most peaceful days are the last 2 years. I don't know. But this game, really good. Another series for the Atlas games. So they have SMT, Persona, this game. I'm sure they have countless of other. They have like indie ones, like it's the Unicorn Overlord. What other one? Something. They got stuff. They got stuff cooking. I don't know. They released like 5 games this year. So I really hope there's a Persona 6 announcement next month. And I did hear they were gonna stop doing the DLC stuff. Not the DLC stuff like P5 Royal, Persona 4 Golden. And if they do release something afterwards, it would just be DLC instead of a whole brand new game. Which is good news to hear. But the thing I didn't like about this game, maybe if it would have come out a year before, but it aligned too closely to today's politics, and I don't like it. It was way, I don't know. For a fantasy, it didn't feel like what. But I like the main character, I like the cast. Not sure if I connected this much as I did with previous games, but it's still a good game all in all. I grinded a lot. Archetypes was a nice idea. They did have correlations to Plus, SMT, Persona games, but that's fine. That's okay. I didn't get to use the most of every single archetype. Like there was a summoner I hardly used, and the dancer I barely used. Mostly just used it when they first gave me the class, but after that I just stuck to my guns with the first 4 people, which is how I usually play. I know other people like to switch and swap here and there, rotate them around. But it's always up until endgame that you unlock every single archetype for everybody. So to get, like who should I focus on leveling up? Who should I give the other classes to? Who should I unlock sub skills to? The bonds, like it's a lot of juggling, and it's hard to because you have the people there for so long with you at the beginning that you already have sort of a groove, and if you break that, it gets kind of hard. But the story itself, I didn't see a lot of stuff coming. Some people probably did, but honestly, the plot twist with the prince and the main character, the plot twist with Moore and the king, Luis and his ambitions and what it wasn't just petty revenge. It was something more. Really did feel like a fantasy. I didn't like the 3D models too much. It didn't look bad, but they didn't, as compared to the actual game. I don't know. IDK. Main character wise, the main character can talk. I think the ones in Soul Hacker can too. I could be mistaken. Soul Hacker 2 at least. I don't know. I forgot. No, she does. But usually, at least in Persona games, the MC is just silent and answers like okay and stuff during bonds. But for him to actually be voiced and have cutscenes with him talking, actually have like a personality, I like that. I like that a lot. You actually get to feel with the character, you know? In other games, they're like, I want you to put yourself in the character. And it's like, no, I don't. I don't want to do that. But I wonder when they'll announce the sequel for Metaphor, or how will we find out it's a sequel to Metaphor? They could hit us with a prequel. They could hit us with during the same time this is happening. They could even do a thing with like Legend of Heroes, not specifically, but like have like 3 different protagonists, and then in the 4th game, this all sort of delve into one game with all characters. I don't know. I do not know. But they made this world feel fake with more sending us to Japan, saying that's the real world, but that actually ended up being the fantasy. The real world was actually a fantasy that the king made real with the power of the king's so is our world a fantasy? Are us humans living in a fantasy? Are these games the real world and we're just being, I don't know. That's a lot of names. I don't even know what for, but that's a lot of them. Sound cooperation. Reminds me of when I beat P3 Reload. A lot of people joined in the stream. I think they joined like right at the end. I didn't P3 spoilers, people. You can shut your ears for a couple of seconds. Everybody was like sad in chat, and I was like, like, the main character just fell asleep, guys. And it wasn't until like much later where I was like, oh, he died. When he was like, I'm Eepy, he meant Eepy from life. He didn't have much more in him. I was like, dang, the main character's tired, going to sleep early every night. But no, he was just barely holding on. All right, resume. Time resumeth. 17. That's the most parts have taken me for a while. I've been beating games in like 11 or so streams, but this was it's 17. Could have taken me even longer, which is the crazy part. Oh wow, Fanta really caught up to me. How long has that man been streaming? Like, he's at the end of the ice thing. There's still plenty of hours left. Maybe 20-ish, but still. I wonder if any of this is gonna get copyrighted. It usually is. I think my last few streams have been copyrighted. Not like claimed or marked, like 3 strikes you're out, but like they're like, hey, there's a little bit of piece. It's like there's music that we had to mute, and I was like, oh man, because I think I get muted over the music. But I maybe that's because I didn't talk during that part. I think if you're talking over it, it's fine if music is playing in the background, but if you're not talking, it just oh, there we go. I think we're at the end. They're showing the logos. Bum 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 bum. They did a good job. They did a good job. All right, the Seeker.
Dear guest, from a world I shall never know. In your eyes, I know our journey was ultimately a fiction. However, I hope your memories of this fantastical adventure burn as bright in your reality. I hope the promise of our world echoes in you with all my heart. I hope that fantasy gives you strength.
Still not done. Oh, that's Luis's gauntlet runner.
Look at that. The rubble's just bait for tourists now.
I never expected a view like this.
Let's see it all. Let's see the world.
A new journey now beckons. In days of eld, the people prospered and perished in turn. Struck by their ways, I wrote a book of my dearest ideas. A tale of fantasy. In my vision, they placed their trust, and so the kingdom breathed new life.
The strength to believe in the unknown, that can change everything. Without a doubt, you will face all sorts of trials ahead. But carry onward with all your heart. Onward, fearless, into a world unknown.
Is the fight that bad? Fantasy lives on. Dang, I'm sorry. Glad I didn't watch it. By saving your clear data, certain things can transfer over as this to a new game. You can your own items, money mags, scanned enemies, and total playtime. Save, sure. We beat the game, guys. Beat the game. And with that, you shall be back in a bit. I'll be ending on YouTube. I'll be going on Twitch. I'll start YouTube again once I start Reverie, but I gotta do some stuff. I'll be back.